I know it's different when a woman hooks up with a man versus a man going out and hooking up with a bunch of women, just because, like, you know, going in of things. But yeah, my kid's dad did respond and said, no, he doesn't want to get back together after finding out that I've hooked up with one person since being with him. Mind you, I got with him at age 21. And while, again, that was like the response I was expecting, I'm, one, glad I was honest, and two, I think in his mind, that's what hurts, is that, like, there was, like, I'm now tainted. But I think in my head, and I think most women, and I feel like, I don't know, most people in general would just agree that one person, since being with him, from the age of 21 to 28, one person. I don't think that's criminal. I think that hurts his ego a bit, but honesty is the best policy, guys. And you know what? That's just a sign. Because the other thing he would make me do is, like, probably get rid of TikTok. And come on, we're trying to get rich or die trying.
I posted a video a few days ago crying about my ex. I'm 3 weeks into no contact, but it's been 3 months since we broke up. And what do you know? I'm still crying. And right now I'm just missing the companionship more than anything. I miss having someone that you just can be completely unmasked with, where, like, you know, you can be as weird as you want, and, like, I don't know, I mean, it comes from, like, being around someone 24/7 for 5.5 years, like, fuck, and I just feel so lonely right now. God, and just the thought of, like, being on, you know, a dating app, or, like, trying to meet someone new, and you're just, oh, I don't want any of that.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. This is the power of no contact. Why she comes back after pulling away. I know these videos are like therapy sessions for the bros. You might be dealing with a chick who was playing games, decided to walk away, decided that you weren't the best option, decided to just blow everything up in the smithereens, decided to just go about her business. And in some of these instances, not even give you any closure, not say anything to you, but you knew something was off in the months that were leading up to her decision. All of a sudden, now she comes back around. All of a sudden, she wants to rekindle things. All of a sudden, she wants to act like she needs closure. And your head is spun. You're thinking this can't be real. This can't be real. But this is actually why she's coming back. Let's get straight into it. Number one, she thought that she could do better than you, brother. She honestly thought that she could do better than you. That's the God honest truth. She thought she could do better than you. But in thinking that, she's overlooking certain things. See, you can always move on to somebody else, but who's to say that that other person is going to be willing to do the things that you were going to do? But they got to find out. They got to find out. When you come to the realization that, okay, she thinks she could do better, I'm going to just let her go about her business. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to call. I'm not going to chase her. I'm going to just go no contact. You see that they will come back around. They will come back around later and try to make things all good with you. Nah, things are not all good here. And it's right on you to not chase her, because she needs to go do that for her. It's not for you. It's for her. But the reason why she comes back is because she thought she could do better, but that ain't the case. That ain't the case. And now she's right back on your doorstep. See, when women think that they could do better than certain men, I'm going to always say it. It's easy for them to chase cheap thrills. It's easy for them to have sex. It's easier for them to have escapades. It's easier for all of that stuff. But a dude that wants to be consistent with them, put in good energy with them, ride for them, be a ride or die for them, that ain't easy to come by. So when they think they could do better than you, and they actually walk away, they're not willing to put in that effort that you were willing to put in. So you're not compatible there. But she thinks she could pull the wool over your eyes. She thinks that she can manipulate the situation. She thinks that you'll be a sucker and that you'll be dumb. But when they come back, you know why? Because you're being silent. You're not giving her anything to go off of at all. So now curiosity kicks in and she has to double back around to see what you've been up to see if you're okay, knowing damn well she was the one who decided to walk away. Number two, your absence causes FOMO. Your absence causes FOMO, the fear of missing out, especially when you're a guy that's trying to do his best and you're on the up and up to make your life better. She knows that deep down inside, but she probably couldn't wait for it to come around. Now that your life is finally doing better, FOMO kicks in. And she will come back around to see if she can reap the benefits of you doing better. And if she can't, you'll see them get a slight attitude with you. A slight attitude with you because you're not willing to play the sucker. You're not willing to just accept her back so easily after she left you down in the dumps. Guys should not feel sorry for women that left them. You had to pick yourself up, become the man that you really want to be, the man you always needed, and then she doubles back around to try and come get with you? No, don't accept it. Don't accept it. And when men don't accept it, they see that women come back around because of the fear of missing out. Well, I wonder what things could have been like. I wonder if he still misses me. I wonder if he's been thinking about me. That's why they're coming back around, to see if they can rekindle anything with you. But this is the thing. It's proving to you that the other options, they weren't as good as you. They ran out. Because if the fear of missing out is applied to me, then what about these other guys that were supposed to be better than me? You thought you could do better. Why are you back here? Number 3, things were left unsaid. You are not obligated to give her certain answers. Women come back around right after they pull away. They come back around to get closure and, answers, but that's not for you to give to them, especially if they left. If anything, she needs to be giving you answers. This is where that manipulation kicks in. They start to try to blind you and turn your reality into something that it's not. If a woman left you high and dry and then she's coming around acting like you need to give her answers, or maybe something wasn't right and that's why she did what she did, she's trying to manipulate you. But the reason why she's coming back around is to see if the manipulation will work. Plenty of guys have woken up, said no more, went about their business, became a better man, a better person, offer their ex to come back around and then try to act like he needs to give her answers. He needs to tell her what went wrong. Wait a minute. What went wrong? I was fully invested. Maybe I couldn't do everything you needed me to do because I had time over here and you wanted all of my time. But the time I had over here was to make something of myself, was to better myself. And through bettering myself, it would have been better for us. But she couldn't wait for that. She couldn't wait for that. So she decided to go on about her business. You're not obligated to give her any answers when it comes to that. Number 4, you proved your point with your silence. You proved your point with your silence. See, no longer are men begging, kicking, screaming. No, baby, please don't go. Please, babe. Please, I'll do anything. I'll make it right. Please don't leave me. Listen to how that sounds. Men are done being pathetic. Men are not doing it anymore. It's nonsense. When you have respect for yourself, you can't do it anyway. Because men know that the natural progression of things, they're going to keep getting better. They're going to keep getting better. Everything's going to flow together. The masculine and the feminine, they're going to flow together. They're going to work together. They're going to build together. The bond is going to grow together. All of this friction, all of this begging, all of this pleading, it's not natural. It's absolutely not natural. So your silence proves the point. See, they're going to try to tell you you're an avoidant. You're not emotionally mature. You're not emotionally intelligent. Knock it off. Your silence speaks. Your absence speaks. If somebody is not giving you the respect that you deserve and you say, I'm good off of this, respect to you, brother, because that's what you're supposed to do when you're not getting the respect that you know that you deserve. Not feel that you deserve, know that you deserve. Your silence speaks. There's no point in going back and forth with somebody that's supposed to just be giving something to you off the rip. That's like you trying to fight for something that you already earned. When you give somebody respect and they won't reciprocate that, that shows that they don't value you. When you say, okay, I'm not even going to say anything. See, they don't know where they stand with you. They don't know what to do with you. Everything is up in the air. You become a mystery. That's why she's coming back around. See, she pulled away and that's fine. But by going silent, not trying to figure anything out, not trying to drive yourself insane, that makes her wonder. And that's why she comes back around. Number 5, you leveled up. This mainly happens because you leveled up. This is why I tell all men, get in the gym. Pick a skill, pick a craft, get good at it. I don't know, some people are chasing clout. If that's your thing, become the best at something. Make sure that they have no choice but to see you. See, when you level up, they come back around because there's not a lot of winners out here. And they were thinking that you wouldn't become a winner, but you doubled down and you became a winner. So now we need to come back around. I'm always say that there's a lot of, oh, he'll do. He's cool. And she initially thought that about you. Or maybe things started out good and then she started to treat you like, oh, well, he's not good enough. Then you bossed up, you leveled up. Hey, stranger, how are you? Hey, can we talk? I know things ended kind of on a rough patch. Can we talk? No, we can't talk. Hey, how you doing? All right, have a good life. Do you know how many times this has happened to me in my own life? What I'm telling you is a fact. You get a new car, you come into some money. You're looking better, you're feeling better. They'll even come around, hey, I haven't seen you in a while, knowing damn well they're watching your stories. You can see it. They are fake when they come back around, but in the beginning, it was all fun and games. In the beginning, it was all fun and games playing around with you. But you got the last laugh. When you self-improve, you will always have the last laugh. Now, if you don't, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. There's no reason for them to come back around. But when you self-improve to the point where they have no choice but to see you, they come back around. But always remember this. You don't deserve to give them the time of day now. So they could come back as much as they want. Doesn't really amount to anything. Number 6, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. She could think a dude is better than you in some way. She could think he's better than you, but that's not true if she ends up coming back to you. She could think that having a good time with her friends, going here, going that, not having to be under a boyfriend or whatever, she could think that that's better and that's cool. But if she comes back to you, she's proving the point that the grass isn't greener. See, they have to learn this the hard way. They have to learn this the hard way. And it's not up to you to try to fix things and make things right. She tried to test you, bro, and it didn't work out in her favor. So you need to understand this. You need to move militant. Don't get in your feelings. Well, maybe I should give her a second chance. Maybe I should allow her to come back. No, don't. Because she played with you. And the reason why women do this is because in the beginning, when they know that you have heavy feelings for them, they figure that they can dip out. You'll still be there because you're so infatuated. You love them so much. You were willing to give up so much for them. So when they go and experience the other side and then come back and you're like, nah, I'm good off of that. No contact actually worked. You became better. You even started to understand yourself better, knowing that I can't put my feelings first over everything. Because look, if I did, I would accept her back. No, the fact that she's even coming back in the first place proves the point. The grass isn't greener on the other side. They're never thinking about this when it's like, well, I want to do this because I can experience this, and they think they're going to benefit off of that. But that ain't true. It's short-lived. Number 7, your supposed competition wasn't good for the long haul. Your supposed competition wasn't good for the long haul. This is what I'm going to say. Naturally, as men, yes, we are competing to a certain degree, right? But the way women see it is, this guy over here is better. I'm going to sub him out. But then as time goes on, she figures out she was just an option. So she's like, oh shit, I got to get back my most valuable player. So then she tries to sub you in. And you're like, nah, I want to be traded. I'm not playing for your team. I'm not playing for your team. And you know that she was with somebody else. And you know that she was with multiple people in between the time you were together and then you stop seeing each other. And she comes back around. Her options weren't up to par for the long haul. And here's the thing. See, she views you as boyfriend material. She views you as husband material. She views you as I can have my fun and this will be my backup plan. Yes, even when you're with them, you break up, they go to another dude, and then they come back to you. You're the backup plan. That guy was the guy she needed to have right now. That guy was the guy she needed to change. You're the forever man. You're the plan B man. You respect yourself when you stay silent and you stay stoic. You don't even worry about it, bro, because you know all of this in the back of your head. She really had me lined up like I'm some type of loser. Like I'm some type of sucker, some type of cleanup dude. See, when you look at everything objectively like that, You'll take it as disrespect. You'll take it as somebody's really trying to play with me and insult my intelligence. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Just know that this is the reason why they're coming back. Number 8, let's close it out with this one. Life humbles those who take things for granted. So if she took you for granted and went out there, life humbled her. I'm not saying that women are not going to experience fun when they're not with you. Yeah, they're going to experience fun, a bunch of things, a multitude of things. But see, here's the thing. The feeling she had with you cannot be replaced. That's the reason why they're showing back up. Yes, half of it is because they want to see if you're a sucker, if you're still down bad for them. But don't let it go over your head. If you were a good time, if you were loving, caring, attentive, best believe these are good traits. When a person is a good person, those are good traits to have. But see, why a lot of men turn to the dark side is because they get taken advantage of. For sure, they get taken advantage of. But life humbles those who take things for granted. If you never learn from your mistakes, you're going to fail out here. She made a mistake by not sticking with you. Especially if you rode on and you became something. She made a mistake by not choosing you. And this ain't even ego-based. It's a fact. Why is she coming back? Answer it. Why is she coming back? Life will always humble those who take things for granted. And you know this as a man, because life will humble you when you take simple things for granted. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to bail you out. So always remember that. Whenever you want to feel sorry and think maybe I could take her back and I'm happy she came back, pump your brakes. Slow down, brother. Can't take her back. Cannot take her back. Can't. Because she thought that you were a loser. She thought that you wouldn't amount to anything. Let that person go on to find their person, man. Let that person go on to do their thing, do what they got to do, but not with you. Not with you, because you are him and they are them. And it's just that simple. So this was the power of no contact. Why she comes back after pulling away. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy, Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.